Get straight into it, guys. Thank you so much for coming out this morning or staying in your homes and coming to your screens. Let's begin on our backs, taking a moment to see how we feel through the body, reaching those arms up overhead, long through the fingers, long through the toes. A few deep breaths before drawing those knees in towards the chest, rocking from side to side, perhaps a few circles with the knees one way, then the other way. You can even split the knees. Just take it how you feel this morning. Maybe a little energy, maybe a little tapering off, whatever you can bring to the mat this morning. We'll take it. Let's begin with our bridges. Soles of the feet are going to come to the mat and parallel to one another, hips distance apart. We'll press into the feet and send those hips high, squeezing at the top and then lower to a hover, finding a nice even pace here. Incorporating the breath, so exhaling as you find your lift. That'll help recruit the belly to support this lift. And feeling that length through the tailbone as you lengthen out through the lower back, no crunchiness through the lower back. So taking your time here to feel what you feel through the glutes, of course, the hamstrings. Finding that true lift and squeeze, and then just lower a few centimeters off the mat. So not dropping too quickly, but what we call working the negative. That's it. Good morning. We'll finish up this slower pace in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted through the hips. It's just the heels that go up and down. Feet are still parallel, but you're really staying lifted and squeezing everything at the top range of that motion. And just getting the calves to be included in this as we lift and lower the heels. Strong exhales, strong glutes. Finding your pacing so you can really feel that tailbone lengthening and belly strong. Looks fantastic this morning, everyone. Keep going. Reminding yourself to stay engaged through the glutes, maybe a little reminder tap of the glutes that they are switched on. And we'll finish up our slow heel lifts and lowers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay super high on your tippy toes and pulse it out from here. So narrow band of movement, faster pace means you're switched on the whole time. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Good morning, Philly. That looks amazing. Keep going. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. How's your breath here? Can you even think about lengthening your tailbone more as your glutes fire? Yeah, that's it, Nicole. Keep going. Blasting out this last little bit of our first set of bridges. We'll finish these up in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, hug those knees in towards the chest, release through the lower back, outer hips. And we'll set our feet apart more than our hips distance, turning them out, so wide-legged bridges here. And let's begin slowly. Press into the feet, send those hips high, lower to a hover. So feeling the glute meats really engage here. Inner thighs start to get recruited as well. Length through the tailbone. Strong exhale at the top. Lift and hover. Not rushing that descent of the hips. Really controlled. Looks fantastic, everyone. Softening through the face. We'll finish up this slower pace here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adjust your feet if you need to. We're lifting and lowering the heels while staying lifted through those hips. So squeezing the whole time. It's just the heels that lift and lower. Fantastic. Keep going, squeeze. Stay squeezed even though the heels descend. Oh yeah. Should start to feel this wonderful burn. That's what we're going for. That's it, Hamish. Keep going. Lift and lower those heels. We'll finish up the slow lift and lower in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay super high on your tippy toes. Adjust your feet if you need to, and little pulses here. So it's almost as if you're making this micro movement, allowing your backside body to stay engaged the whole time. So really firing everything up as you pulse, pulse, pulse. Again, find that support through the tippy toes as you lift the heels even more. That's it, Sally. Keep going. Breathing here. Nice work, Tom. Keep going. Squeeze, squeeze. Woo-hoo. Softening through the face as you start to build sensation. It's definitely sensation. Let's finish up this last wide-legged bridge in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Hug those knees in towards the chest. Again, a little release through the lower back, rocking from side to side. Last set of bridges will be our butterfly shape. So bring the soles, the feet together, knees are winging out wide. And let's begin. Slow to begin with. Lift and hover. So again, set up the feet in relation to your torso so you can maximize the lift in this shape. Tailbone drives long. Exhale at the top. Not rushing the descent. This looks great, everyone. That's it, Georgia. Keep going. Let's finish up these slow lifts and lowers in our butterflies in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted through those hips as much as you can and pulse it out from here. It's not as high as you would get in your separate foot bridges. Do what you can, pressing into the outside edges of the feet and really squeezing everything. Nothing through the lower back as you lengthen the tail. Nice work, Sav. You got it. Keep going. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh, yeah. You should be feeling everything switch on. So last little bit for this morning's set of bridges. Let's finish these up in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Hug it on in. Rocking from side to side. Fantastic work, you guys. We'll set up for our planks, beginning on our right side forearm. Left foot is going to stack in front of the right. Press into that right side forearm. Send the left arm high, and we are on for 30. And then at the halfway mark, I'm going to offer up the elbow to knee option if you want to take it. Find your heels, hips, and shoulders all in a line. Press away from that right side shoulder so the ear is not collapsing. Yeah, keep going. Staying lifted through those hips. Coming up on 30 seconds. So again, left elbow to left knee if you want to take that, or you can do your scoop under. Find that extension of fingertips reaching overhead, toe tips reaching long, and you're connecting through your center as you get that nice little oblique work, elbow to knee. Yeah, Georgia looks so strong. That's it, Zoo. Use your breath. And we'll finish these up in 3, 2, 1. Well done. Coming onto our bellies for our back extension. This morning we'll do some swimmers. So reaching those fingertips out long, legs and hands. We're paddling out here for 30 seconds, getting that nice lift through the chest. Nice lift through the legs, long through the back of the neck. And targeting those muscles that support the spine. So strengthening those extensors. Keep going, keep going. Nice paddling, everyone. That's it, Nicole, you got it. And that's 30. Change. Setting up for our 90-second plank hold. Find your feet distance that supports the lower back here, and let's begin. So some mornings you may feel like you need a little more space through the lower back. You can take your feet a little wider. I wouldn't go any narrower than hips distance apart though. Feel those heels press away, switching on the front side legs so those quads are switched on. And like you're zipping up your ribs and your hip points. So solid through the center. Pressing those forearms down, not collapsing into the shoulders. Find that easeful breath as you loosen up any sort of tightness through the jaw. And we are at the halfway mark, so if you wanted to drop down to your knees, maybe it's time to remind yourself to find that nice plank shape through the body, not weakening through the hips. Breathing here. Woo-hoo. We have 15 seconds more to go. Can you bring a little smile to your face? We got this. Yes, Allie, you got it. Woo! 3, 2, 1, change. I don't know why that felt harder this morning. Let's come into our swimmers, paddle it away. Nice little counter pose to that plank hold. Really opening up through the front body here as your limbs get higher and higher. Use your breath. Change. Enough with our swimmers. Let's take it onto our left side forearm. Right foot is going to stack in front. Heels, hips, and shoulders in one line. Let's send that right arm high, lift up through that right side waist, and we're off. Just peeking down to make sure there's not some weird curvature through the body. A nice line from heels, hips, and shoulders. Yeah, that's it. Nice, Hamish, you got it. Avoiding any collapsing into that left side shoulder. Press into the feet, maybe a little more lift up through the hips. And if you're taking the scoop under, fine. If you'd like to join me, I'm connecting right knee, here we go, 30 seconds, to right elbow. Getting that little oblique work. Nice and lifted, that's it, Tom, nice. You got it, Zoo, keep going. Oh, yeah. Last little bit here, guys. So strong. If you need to modify and drop to that left knee, certainly do so. Oh yeah, and change. Good work. We'll set up for our core exercises this morning, pretty straightforward. So the first one will be our frog crunches. Hands can support the head, legs are out at a 45, strong through the belly, so no dumping in the lower back. And you split the knees and draw them towards your elbows as you lift your chest towards your thighs. We'll take it to jackknives. So making a jackknife through the body, we'll start on the right side. You're coming up onto that right side elbow as you crunch the knees towards that left elbow. So oblique work is what we're targeting here. So use that press to help lift the chest up. If you wanted a little more, you could straighten through the legs and tap the feet, or you can alternate. Again, modifying where you need to. We'll catch the second side on that one, or our left side, and then we're gonna finish with round the worlds. So knees are stacked over the hips, shins parallel to the ceiling. Take it to the left, take it to the center, take it to the right, staying lifted the whole time. So thus, around the world. That's our 4. So frog crunches, jackknives left and right, round the worlds. Let's begin on our backs. feet out, and here we go. So the exhale helps you lift, elbows to the knees, supporting that head. Yeah, fantastic work. That's it, Hamish, nice. Tapping into that strong belly, nothing through the lower back as you shift the legs out. Good, change. So again, right side down, you're on your right outer hip, and then you crunch up for your jackknife. Here we go. So knees can come in and tapping with your left elbow as you lift up onto that right side elbow. Or if you want more, you can straighten the legs and lower them down. You decide. Again, alternating is a good option. Yeah, Nicole, nice. Woo. Change. We swap it on over so we're on our left side forearm. Again, that jackknife shape through the body. That's it, Sav, getting the head start. Again, pressing off of the floor so the whole left side ribs lift, thanks to that strength through the left arm, but also your right side obliques are what's really targeting here. Fantastic, that's it, nice Philly. Change. We'll finish up with round the world. So finding that hovering of the heels off the mat, knees over the hips, and little crunches to the right, through the center, to the left, through the center, and just going back and forth. Strong exhale to lift your chest. Find as much of your back body off the mat as possible. Avoiding those knees coming forward too much. Change. Great work. First set is done. Recover here for 10 seconds. We'll set up for our frog crunches, round 2. And here we go. So there is a play of strong belly and strong legs as you aim your thighs towards your legs. Yeah, that's it too. Avoiding any sort of pain through the lower back. So really switching that on. Change. Right forearm down, check mark through the body so you really scrunch up through that left side waist. And here we go. Again, alternating if you like. Straight up, bent knee, straight up, straight legs. Yeah, that's it, Georgia, looks so good. Strong on your exhales. Yes, Allie, keep going, fantastic. Change, swap it on over left side. 3, 2, 1, let's go for 20. So taking this at the pace that makes sense for you. Targeting that right side waist. Using your breath as a guide for how fast or slow you go. Nice, Billy, keep going. Change, round the worlds. Recover, prepare, and here we go. Lots of side body work in our core this morning. Using that twist to really target that hard to access area. Yeah. Woo. Change. Taking it from the top, frog crunches. If you're feeling any sort of crunchiness through the lower back, you could just come here and support the lower back with your hips and tuck your chin towards your chest. That might give you a little more support through the lower back. And with the chin tucked, you get time under tension. A little harder would be to bring the chest up to meet the thighs. Change, good work. Flipping over onto our right outer hip. Jackknives, right side. Here we go, punch it on up. Again, working at your own pace. Maybe mine's a little faster, maybe it's a little slower. Yeah, good work. That's awesome, Hamish. So there is that true up and down as you crunch that left side waist. Oh yeah, change. Left side down, we're on our left outer hip. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. What can you sustain for 20 seconds and work within that parameter? Yeah, that looks awesome. Good work, Sue. Keep going, keep going. Change, finishing up round the worlds. Finishing up our set 3, I should say. And begin. So can you get opposite shoulder blade to meet opposite knee? And just notice if your knees start to drift farther than your hips. Ooh, give yourself an honest goal to reach towards. Change. Finishing up with one more round, guys. Frog crunches to the top. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 20 seconds. Strong breath as you get fatigued here, working sensibly. Letting those legs shoot out. Yes, Hamish, good pace. Good work, change. We'll go around to your right side. Check mark through the body. Jackknives, here we go. And begin. Maybe it's all straight legs, maybe it's all crunches, you decide. Good work, Tom, you got it. Keep going. Let that exhale help you out. Change, good work. Flop on over. Left side, it does feel like a flop. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Crunch it on up. Yes, so good, you guys. Really strong in the Zoom. I love it. That's it, Sam. Nice. Three, 2, 1, change. Last little bit of core around the worlds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Can you think a little more lift, a little more contraction through the lower belly? And that forced exhale really helping you to lift as much of your back body up off the mat. Yeah. Awesome, Georgia. Change. Finish with our ab work. All right, we'll get straight into our set of 4. Our squats this morning are a low squat and then twist coming on up. So a little squat, hip twist. So even though we're turning from the belly, we're lifting up on our tippy toes. So that might add an element of balance. You could bring weights if you wanted. So that's our first set of squats. Our press ups today are with a lifted leg, and we're going to alternate which leg we lift. So you come into your plank, you lift right leg or left, lower down, press up. Oh yeah. And then switch. Take it or leave it, come to your knee, do straight up press ups, whatever you like. Our balance work today, strong through the left leg, it's a deadlift. As we reach down with the right hand, the right leg lifts. And then we transition to right knee to chest, maybe a bicep curl here. So right leg, right hand, and then knee to chest. And that's our balance work today. Oh yeah. And then mountain climbers to get that cardio blast for the first set of 4. So squat, hip twist to begin. Let's get down low. And here we go. So we're twisting as we come up out of the squat. So again, that opportunity to get a little sideways work today. Yeah, and a little extra balance if it's okay to come up on your tippy toes and find that level change. So good. Nice, Sue. Change. Press ups with the leg lifted. I'm coming to my fists just to support my wrist that's a little sore. Here we go. Take them or leave them, modify where you need to. Strong through your belly, strong through that one leg to support the lowering down. Yeah, awesome, Tom. Change. Maybe you only get 3 in, but they're 3 wonderful ones, right? Left leg strong, tipping forward, deadlift to right side knee drive. Here we go. Finding this opportunity to hug everything into the midline. Maybe slowing down the breath as you figure out what needs to switch on to stay balanced. Change, good work. Let's take it to some mountain climbers, get that heart rate going. Set up in your plank, catch your breath here. And stay light through your toes as you jog it out. We're crossing knee under to opposite arm to get more belly engagement here. Find your shoulders stack over your wrists. Nice pacing. Fantastic, Sab. Keep going. Woo! Change. First set done. Well done, guys. Squat hip twists. Take us back to the top. Maybe you wait in your squat. Here we go. Take it on up and find your twist at the top. So good level change as you go from really low to high on those tippy toes. Awesome, Georgia. How's your breath? Find each movement to be really controlled. Change. One-legged press-ups or your interpretation. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, working with control, not sacrificing your joints here as you put a little more load on your shoulders, upper body with that one leg lifted. Woo-hoo. Change. Good work. Slowing it down, left leg's grounding, deadlift to knee drive, right side. So finding that fluidity thanks to your evenness of breath. Don't have to take these very fast, but really strong through that left quad to protect that left hamstring as you come forward. Yeah, change, good work. Mountain climbers, catch your breath in your plank, set up. What kind of pace do you want to bring to it? And let's go. You got some nice support there, Georgia. Keep going, keep going. Light through those toes, guys. You're not jamming your feet back, but your strong center is really making it super soft. Almost like no one knows you're doing them. Yeah, change. Fantastic. Back to the top. So 2 of those have been done. 2 more to go. Low squat to twist. Here we go. So you're not wrenching through your spine here. It's just a little rotation to kind of see how your balance is as you come up on your tippy toes. But strong through those legs as you really drop down. Keeping that chest lifted. Yes, Zoo, nice. Change. Press ups the way you want to do them. You're joining me one-legged. Here we go. Again, working with your breath. Strong through your center as you take off a balance point. Yeah, awesome. So good, you got it, Zoo. Change. Catching your breath here in our balance work. 3, 2, 1, tip forward, right fingertips lower, right leg lifts. And then we find that counter movement, right knee to chest. Slow and steady. Change, good work. 3rd round of mountain climbers. Chance to get that heart rate going. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. So maybe a little quicker pace as you're lighter on your toes, thanks to your strong bellies. Yeah, that's it, Tom. You got it, Sally. Keep going, keep going. Whew. Change. All right, one more round of this first set, guys. Squat, hip twist. And here we go. Working sensibly. Notice that fatigue point, and if you feel like you just are going through the motions, hurling your body in space, can you be a little more deliberate with your motions? Yes, nice, Georgia. Change. One-legged press-ups. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Feel yourself getting stronger. Yeah, so good. That's awesome, Georgia. You got it. Nice, Tom. Change. Good work. Taking our balance with our left leg still. Right leg lifts. Find that slowing down of your breath. Maybe that helps you tune in, finding a focus point a little further ahead on your mat. Right glute med certainly has to fire to help with the balance. Change. Last set of mountain climbers. Prepare. Let's bring some pace. And let's go. We got it. Just 20 seconds of these and then we can say goodbye to them. Yeah. Awesome, Sally. Keep going, keep going. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Change, change. Done with those. Fantastic work, you guys. Just turn the heat on. I'll go through our next set. Starting on one end of our mat, we're going to do some shuffle and then a hop. So we get low, we stay low. So here's our outer hip, inner thigh work, and then a little hut. So we've done quite a bit on our tippy toes. We're just kind of adding to that with our shuffles and then our little lift for our squat work. Our upper body work, see how this goes, because there's 2 ways you can do it. I'm going to show you the modified version first. And because of my wrists, I'm going to come on my fist, but fingers are going to point in the same direction if you're on your hands. You're in a reverse tabletop and you're drawing knee to chest. And you're staying really engaged through your belly the whole time so nothing collapses through the lower back. That's going to be especially true if you take it up a notch and bring your legs out long in a reverse slide. Woo, and then draw the knees in. If you wanted to get really fancy, you could go knee and chest and do a little can-can. I think I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going knee to chest. You guys take it however you want. See how it feels. Always work safely. We'll catch the balance on the second side. Left leg lifting, left knee to chest. And then round out that second four with wide-legged burpees. Shuffle hops, so start on one end of your mat. Get really low in your squat. And you can shuffle as many steps or as few as you like. And then going from low to tippy toes. So finding that pop through the leg strength. Yeah, so good. Chest stays lifted. Belly supports the tailbone drawing long. Yeah. So good. Change. So again, this can-can, knee to chest the whole time. Reverse tabletop, long through the legs, you decide. Whew. I'm just taking it for a little march action. You could also do the can-can in your reverse table if you felt that was something you wanted to do. Can you stay lifted through the hips, whichever variation you're taking? Change. Good work. Let's catch that balance with the right leg grounding now. Left leg down, left fingertips touch. And knee to chest. Finding out what needs to switch on here to help with that balance. Strong through that right quad. Strong through the belly as you tip forward. And come on up. Yeah, nice. Wide-legged burpees. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jump back, jump wide, press to stand. What kind of pace are you setting for yourself for this first round? 20 seconds, that's all we're doing for the first round. Woo. Keep going, yes, so good, you guys. Change, good work. Back to the top with our shuffle and then hop. Catch your breath maybe in your squat. And again, as many or as few steps as you feel helps you stay low through the hips. Yeah, and then that explosion thanks to your strong legs. That's it, Sad. Nice. Woo. A little bit of cardio here traveling. Good. Change. All right, so reverse table march or can-can legs, or reverse plank march or can-can legs. Here you go. Whatever variation. Stay strong through the center. Certainly some sneaky hamstring work. So engage those quads as you lift the hips a little more. Yeah. Fantastic. Change. Strong through that right leg. Tipping forward the left fingertips. Left leg lifts. Knee to chest. Good focus, good breathing. That's it too, nice. Change. Wide-legged burpees, set 2. 3, 2, 1, and you're off. Think about that connection to your center as you land softly. Light on your feet. Yeah, so good. You got it, Sad. Nice, Georgia. Keep going, keep going. Yes, Sally. Nice. Woo. Change. 2 more rounds, guys. Shuffle hops take us to the top of set 3. 3, 2, 1, and staying low, and then finding that level change. Yeah. Let's see where weights could be incorporated into this workout at any time to amplify. You can also take it down, make it super low impact or super high impact if you wanted sneakers on. Change. All right, mindful where your hips are in space in these, guys. Stay lifted. If you're collapsing in your reverse plank, maybe you need to come to that tabletop shape. Be honest. Yeah, nice, Georgia. That's it, Sav. Again, if it makes more sense for your lower back to be in a reverse table, take that. Change. Finding our balance work. Connected to our center here. And transitioning. So a lot of belly work here as we draw to the midline. And protect the lower back as we come forward and lift back up. Certainly strong through that right side leg. Change. 3rd round, wide-legged burpees. Get a little energy through the fingertips. 3, 2, 1, let's do these. Is this the pace you want to set for the whole round? Use your breath to determine. Strong connection to your bellies, guys. We are not flailing those limbs, but very deliberate. Good work. Awesome, 1 more round. Shuffling and hopping. Get low in your squat. Take up some space and get that level change. Yeah, so good. Strong through your center. You got it, Hamish. Good work. Nice work with the weights. Yes, Allie. A little cardio blast here if you take it. Little tippy toes, yeah? Change. As it's our last round, really making sure you work within your strength level here. Lift it through the hips. So think slide shape, unless that's too collapsed. And even in your tabletop, can you stay lifted? Yeah, nice, Tom. Change. Right leg grounding. 3, 2, 1. Knee to chest. Making that transition on your breath. Great balance this last round, everyone. So good. Yes, Ab. Change. All right, what do we have left for wide-legged burpees? Just 20 seconds. We got this. 3, 2, 1, and go. Bring a little something special to it. Yeah. Keep going, keep going. Use your breath. Focus on getting maybe another jump in. It's the last time you have to do these this morning. Change. Thank you, guys. I know you're working hard. It's awesome.